Michael Nerandzic was the world's most experienced airship pilot, in demand across Europe and America.
He could throw that airship around at the flying shows. Gosh, the things he could make that do. But he just loved it because it was always a challenge.
Tragedy struck 3 years ago when Mr Nerandzic's airship burst into flames as he was flying 3 journalists over a festival in Germany.
He just threw the airship down to an acceptable level where they could jump, and he basically threw their equipment out of the door and said, "Jump."
The sudden drop in weight caused the burning airship to shoot into the air. Knowing he had just seconds to live, the experienced pilot steered the ship away from the crowds below and crashed into an open field.
He actually spoke to his crew chief on the radio and said, "That's it, I'm finished, I'm finished." So there was nothing else he could do. And then the radio went dead, of course, because it was burning the wires out. But he knew that. He knew as soon as he told the passengers to jump that. And if he'd jumped with them, then what would have happened? It could have ended up anywhere. So there wasn't really a choice.
Michael Nerandzic saved many lives that day, but his wife Lindy says he was just doing his job.
It's the type of person he was. He was always a people person. He was very professional with his job. I don't think he would have thought of anything else.
If you sit in the back, you'll find it sort of pitching like a ship more than anything, and it's a yawing motion rather than say a turbulent motion that you experience in an aeroplane.
Back in Australia, Lindy pored over footage of the accident, trying to make sense of it.
It was horrific. I kept looking to see if it would change, but it never did. I couldn't stop watching it. It was hurting me, but at the same time, I just couldn't stop watching it. I just wanted to feel like I'd been there with him every moment.
Michael Nerandzic's actions have earned him a Star of Courage, Australia's second highest bravery award.
It's a recognition of what he did, and he didn't just slip away into obscurity. He did what he did not for any attention, because he had to, he wanted to.
So if you make your way down there, just make sure you're well outside the swing, so be careful, the props are turning.
An extraordinary sacrifice honoured by a nation. Jessica Kidd, ABC News.